Hey YouTube, it's GB Loan Guy. It's May 7th, 2012, and I wanted to make this video about the victory of Hollande over in France. So Sarkozy's out and Hollande is in. So what does that mean to us? Well, I'll tell you what it means to us. This guy, Hollande, wants to make a connection with the BRICS nations, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. All of those nations want the US dollar to be removed from the position of the world's reserve currency. Right now, the dollar is the world's reserve currency. So that protects us. That protects the value of the dollar. Just by virtue of the fact that other nations have to trade in dollars and everything is converted to dollars, including oil. Well, these countries, the BRIC nations, we've talked about this before, the BRICS nations want to get rid of the US dollar and they want to use a basket of currencies, which include all of their own currencies, to trade in. Well, Europe has been out of this loop until now. This new guy, Hollande, he wants to do the same thing. And he's in favor of joining up with the BRICS nations and getting rid of the dollar as the world's reserve currency. So there's going to be problems between Hollande and Obama on this issue. This guy also sits with Chancellor Merkel of Germany. So if he's able to work with and persuade her to side with the BRICS nations, then you can count on the US dollar. That'll leave just the US and England as the major player. This is exactly what they want, folks. This is going to lead to the US slipping from its world first place position based on finances. Anyway, I wanted to bring you this information, so take care. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. And be sure to subscribe.
François Hollande swept to victory in France's presidential election on Sunday, beating Nicolas Sarkozy. Hollande's win over the incumbent signals a swing to the left for the country and ends 17 years of conservative leadership.
Hollande wants a strategic partnership with the BRICS countries. Brazil, Russia, China, and India especially. In Beijing, it's very interesting. The first impressions from Beijing is that we can do business with this guy because they view Hollande, self-described normal guy, as the precursor of very normal relations. So from the point of view of Beijing, this is already a goal. Hollande wants a renegotiation of the financial arrangement in the world, and that means the end of the US dollar as a reserve currency. The end of the US dollar as a reserve currency. The BRICS want the same thing. And now they have an ally inside the European Union that happens to be one of the motors of the European Union. So Hollande, on the internal front in Europe, he'll be trying to convince Merkel that this austerity business is drowning Europe. And on the external front, he'll coordinate with the BRICS and say, look, another way to change the whole system is to try to change the financial system as it works. And that will mean a basket of currencies as reserve currency in the world. So expect major fireworks inside Europe and across the world as well.